What is going on, guys? Luke here today, and this upcoming week just got a lot more interesting, to say the least. So I will give you 3 catalysts that could trigger a crash way sooner than expected. And if you are unsure about your positions in the stocks you own, or if you're in the opposite boat and you have cash waiting to pounce on an opportunity, then this video is for you, as I will let you all in on a little secret to not only survive the crash, but make a ton of money. So let's get started right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we will cover the 3 catalysts that may trigger a crash and what to do with your stocks and cash to survive and make huge money from it all. Now, don't let my shades distract you. It's for fun, and there is no reason why we cannot have fun and build real wealth. I mean, Elon, Tim, and Warren are all subscribed, so they clearly aren't distracted by the shades. So, you might want to do the same. Or let the shades bother you and follow this guy. And like the video, as it really does help the channel. Now let's dive into this. The 3 catalysts that may trigger a crash. So there are three catalysts you need to be paying attention to right now that could trigger a crash much earlier than expected. The first catalyst that could trigger a crash, that would be no stimulus deal getting done. Now, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I don't do politics. Click the little card right up here, wherever it pops up, if you want my view on politics and what I think will happen with all of it, and I'll link it at the end as well, so that way, in case you need it, it'll be there too. But I don't do politics, so let's leave that out of here. The facts I'm going to discuss with the stimulus are this. It's needed for the market to continue and for us to kick the can down the road another 6 months or so, when hopefully the actual economy can be strong enough to support itself. Unfortunately for all of us, we've all been hearing that a stimulus deal will get done, and various people are close to a deal. That's been going on now for about 6 months or so. I'm sorry if I'm a bit skeptical this time around. There has been proposal after proposal from both sides, or all sides, or however you want to say it. None so far have actually made it to us, the people. So I will believe it when I see it. If they pass one, then I believe we avert a crash unless the 3rd catalyst happens. But we will get to that in just a second. So the second catalyst to a crash, that would be a significant number of people in the administration and others who had contact with the president and his team recently, by this I mean Biden and his crew, test positive as well. Really, this catalyst has 2 parts, but the outcome in the end is exactly the same, and it would push us into a crash or perilously closer to a crash. So if Joe Biden tests positive, hold on, slow down. I know he was negative for now, but a false negative is very likely that early after exposure. But if he turns up positive, this would really rile up the markets. Biden is 77 years old, putting him in the high-risk category, just like the president. Now, I don't know the health of either man, and I'm not going to speculate. I just know both of their ages put them at a much higher risk. And even if Trump is fine, but Biden falls really ill, that will absolutely cause chaos in the markets, and it won't be good for sure. The markets will react very negatively, possibly pushing us over the edge. But the second part, even if the first part doesn't happen, isn't any better. If a significant number of the president's administration tests positive over the next few days, then there would be serious questions as to how well the government would be functioning at that point in time. Now, yes, slow down, there are protocols in place, but if a significant number of people in the administration are sick, that is a pretty uncertain scenario, to say the least. And remember, the market hates uncertainty. And added to the fact that the president already has the illness, this would not be good. Let's just say that it would not be good. And the 3rd catalyst to a crash, and there is no stopping the train if this happens, is the deterioration of the president's health due to the illness. Now again, keep politics and nasty comments out of this channel. I will ban you, so don't do it. I wish no one to get sick or to die because of this illness. Now, if the president's health improves over the next week and into next weekend, then I believe we have averted this catalyst. Yes, the trading will be choppy in between and some great discounts on some stocks may be had, as the uncertainty during this time period will cause that. But if the president's health improves, this crisis is averted. But if not, and as the week drags on and into the next weekend we hear the condition is worsening, then I believe we will see the market hit the panic button. But if the worst case scenario happens, which I hope it does not, but if it does, there will be an unstoppable freight train that hits this market, and not even passing a stimulus deal could stop that freight train. So what do you do? How do you prepare yourself for any of these scenarios? And more importantly, despite it being absolutely awful, and I hope it does not happen, will there be opportunities in the market? What to do with your stocks and cash to survive and make huge money from it all? Now remember, this is my opinion and is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. So let's talk about what I would do if I'm unsure about my positions in my stocks. I would figure out real fast how much pain I could tolerate if the worst case scenarios happen. Now I always tell you guys to have this planned out before you even buy the stock in the first place, and that is exactly what I teach in my course. We talk about this specifically so you aren't caught in a bad situation and then you make bad decisions based on emotions or in the heat of the moment. Having your buy and sell points figured out for all the scenarios ahead of buying and then adjusting as you move forward is critical to your success during a downturn, and honestly to your stress levels. It'll just lower your stress level, I promise. But if you haven't done that yet, right now is the time to make those decisions, so do it now. Make those decisions with every single stock that you own. You may have some stocks that you would sell pretty quickly. Or if you're like me, I got rid of all those stocks that I didn't want to own through another downturn. So I won't be selling any stocks unless there is an accounting scandal or something crazy like that. Or your plan could be somewhere in between, and that's great too. Everyone's plan should be a little different because it's individual to you, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Now on the flip side of all this, there are lots of you guys out there with tons of cash and you're ready to buy. Well, this market could provide huge opportunities, so you need to be ready and know the following. Know what companies you want to buy, what price you want to pay, how long you want to hold, what you will do with it if it drops, past where your buy point was, how much to buy, and when to buy. Again, these are all things you need to know ahead of it actually happening. Planning is critical to wealth building, and hopefully you view a crash like I do, and that's an opportunity to make huge gains on your wealth building journey. And if you don't have a plan and you need help building one and you want to work directly with me, then check out the first link down in the description, and I will show you how to create a plan, set defined goals, how to analyze a stock, and build real wealth. And don't forget to sign up for Webull so you can get your free stocks worth up to $1,400 when you just deposit $100. They're giving you free money just for opening up an account, and you don't even have to invest with them after that. And show your support for the channel by liking the video, and check me out on all my social medias so you can watch me epically fail on all of those too. Thanks.